A 95-pound Doberman returned 4 times by 4 different families, labeled aggressive, too dangerous to be near a baby. But at 3:11 a.m. on a freezing Tuesday night, this so-called monster, the dog nobody wanted within 10 feet of a child, did something that saved a 1-year-old girl in a pink dress. Hannah Bennett was 31 years old, a single mother living on a quiet rural road outside Waco, Texas. Her husband had walked out 8 months before her daughter Lily was born. No goodbye, no support, no contact since. Hannah worked night shifts as an ER nurse 3 times a week. Her mother watched Lily on those nights. The rest of the time, it was just the two of them, a 31-year-old woman, a 14-month-old girl baby, and a house too quiet and too far from the next neighbor. Every morning at 6:15 a.m., Hannah drank coffee alone at a kitchen table built for 4. She wasn't looking for a dog, she was looking for a security system. Break-ins on her road had jumped 40% in the last year. 3 women living alone had been targeted in 6 months. Hannah had a 14-month-old daughter who slept in a pink crib next to a window facing an empty field. She didn't sleep through the night anymore. Every creak became a footstep. Every gust of wind became someone testing the back door. The estimate for a wired security system came back at $4,200. Hannah made $52,000 a year. She closed the laptop and stared at the ceiling for 40 minutes. Her co-worker at the hospital, a woman named Denise, mentioned a dog at the Hill Country Rescue, a 95-pound Doberman named Onyx, returned 4 times, sitting in Kennel 11 for 643 days. Hannah laughed out loud. "I have a baby, Denise, a Doberman? Are you trying to get me arrested?" Denise looked at her over her coffee. "Go meet him before you say no." Hannah went on a Saturday morning, just to look. Onyx was lying in the back corner of the kennel, head flat against the concrete floor. Jet black coat, cropped ears, a body so lean you could see the muscle moving under the skin even when he was completely still. His paperwork was a graveyard of rejection. Adopted, returned. Adopted, returned. Adopted, returned. Adopted, returned. The shelter manager, a man named Wade, was honest. First family said he was too intense around their teenage son. Second family had a newborn on the way, and the wife panicked the moment she saw his size. Third lasted 9 days. Same complaint, different family. The fourth family didn't even fill out a return form. They opened their truck at the front gate at 5 a.m. and let him out. Hannah looked at the kennel. "Why is he still here?" Wade exhaled. "Because he's 95 pounds, jet black, and looks like the dog every horror movie tells you to fear. He's never bitten anyone, not one report. He just watches, he stays. People don't know what to do with a dog that takes his job that seriously." Hannah crouched in front of the kennel. Onyx didn't get up. He didn't wag his tail. He just lifted his head and held the look. 45 seconds, she counted later. She brought him home that afternoon. The first time Onyx saw Lily, Hannah breathed her breath. Lily was sitting on the living room rug in her pink floral dress, looking up at this 95-pound black dog standing in the doorway. Onyx walked in slowly, lowered his enormous head, sniffed her hair, her hands, her bare feet. Lily reached up and grabbed one of his cropped ears with a full fist of baby fingers. Onyx didn't move. He didn't pull back. He didn't flinch. He just lay down beside her, folded his paws under his chest, and stayed there for 4 hours without lifting his head once. By day 3, the rules were clear. Onyx slept on the hallway floor outside Lily's bedroom every single night. Not the foot of Hannah's bed, not the couch, not the rug by the front door, the hallway, exactly 18 inches from Lily's door. If Lily cried in the night, Onyx was up before Hannah heard it on the monitor. He had a thing about Lily's left shoe. Every single morning, Onyx would carry the left tiny pink Snicker to the kitchen and place it beside his food bowl. Never the right one, just the left. Hannah never figured out why. He drooled a puddle the exact size of a dinner plate. Every meal, Hannah just accepted it as part of her flooring now. Something else changed in those first weeks. Hannah had been having panic attacks in the shower since the divorce. Knees on the tile, hands clamped over her mouth so Lily wouldn't hear. The first time it happened with Onyx in the house, he pushed the bathroom door open with his head, walked across the wet floor without hesitating, and sat down on the bath mat outside the shower curtain. He didn't whine, he didn't bark, he just sat. Hannah's breathing slowed in 90 seconds. When Lily started walking, Onyx walked 6 inches behind her like a 95-pound shadow with cropped ears. When she fell, he didn't help her up. He just stood beside her until she got herself up. When strangers came to the door, Onyx positioned himself between them and Lily without growling, without barking, just a presence that made the FedEx driver start texting Hannah from the porch instead of knocking. Hannah's mother visited after 6 weeks. She walked into the kitchen, saw Onyx lying with his head 2 inches from Lily's high chair while she ate peach slices, and started crying. "I was so scared for you. I was so wrong about him." I see you've made it this far without subscribing. That honestly stings a little. Stories like Onyx deserve to be seen. Hit subscribe. For 4 months, the house was quiet. Hannah was sleeping 6 hours straight for the first time since Lily was born. The field outside Lily's window had stopped feeling like a doorway. Then, 3 nights before March 14th, Onyx started doing something new. Every evening around 11 p.m., he walked from his hallway spot to the back sliding door, stood there with his eyes locked on the dark field, and stayed for over an hour. Hannah noticed but dismissed it. Maybe a coyote, maybe a deer. By the second night, he wouldn't eat his dinner until he had checked the back door first. By the third night, he refused to leave the hallway between that door and Lily's room. Some stories deserve to be passed on, and Onyx was already writing his. Then came the night of March 14th, 3:11 a.m. Hannah was in deep REM sleep when Onyx started barking, not his usual quiet warning. This was sharp, relentless, a sound she had never heard from him in 4 months, a sound that made her sit up before she was fully awake. She could hear that 95-pound chest hitting full volume against the hallway walls. Lily started crying in her crib. Hannah grabbed her phone and ran with her heart hammering through her ribs. Onyx was standing in the hallway, body angled toward the back of the house, hackles raised down his spine. Hannah looked past him into the dark living room. A man was at the back sliding door, hood up, glove on the handle. He had already cut a clean hole through the screen and was reaching his arm through to find the lock. Hannah's stomach dropped through the floor. She grabbed Lily out of the crib and pressed her tight against her chest. She didn't scream, she didn't move. She dialed 911 with shaking hands, while Onyx held his position, eyes locked on that door. 95 pounds of pure black silence. The man looked up through the glass and saw the dog. Onyx didn't bark again. He didn't have to. He just stood there, visible, absolute, every cropped angle of him sharpened by the porch light. The intruder pulled his arm out of the hole so fast he tore his sleeve on the cut screen. He ran. He left a bag of zip ties, a roll of duct tape, and one black glove on the back porch. Hannah stayed on the kitchen floor with Lily in her lap until the sirens came up the gravel road. Police arrived in 7 minutes. They found tire marks on the road behind the property. In the abandoned bag, they found a list of 3 addresses and a hand-drawn map of Hannah's house. Whoever this was had been watching her. Hannah's was the second address on the list. The other 2 homes had been hit that same night. One woman was tied up, the other was hospitalized with a head injury. The detective who interviewed Hannah said one sentence she will never forget. "If that dog hadn't been in the house, ma'am, we'd be having a very different conversation right now." Hannah's house was untouched. Lily slept through the rest of the night. The same dog 4 families returned. The same dog labeled too intense, too watchful, too much. The 95-pound monster nobody wanted was the reason her daughter woke up safe the next morning, eating peach slices on the high chair, while Onyx lay 2 inches from the leg, watching her chew like nothing had happened. The neighbor across the road, a retired sheriff's deputy named Earl, walked over later that morning with a bag of premium dog treats and didn't say a word. He just bent down on his bad knees, looked Onyx in the eyes, and whispered, "Good boy, good boy." Earl came back every Sunday after that with butcher bones and gas station coffee. He'd sit on Hannah's porch scratching Onyx's cropped ears, a retired deputy paying his respects to a guardian who never wore a badge. The local news ran the story for 3 days. Hill Country Rescue got 47 adoption applications that week. Today, Onyx is 6 years old. Lily is 3. She still wears that same pink floral dress in almost every picture Hannah posts. Onyx still sleeps in the hallway, still steals her left shoe, still drools a dinner plate puddle at every meal. When people ask Hannah if she's afraid of having a 95-pound Doberman around her toddler, she just shows them the police report from March 14th and a crayon drawing Lily made last month: a stick figure baby, a stick figure mom, and a giant black dog with cropped ears standing in front of them like a wall. When a dog stares at a door too long, don't call him paranoid. When he refuses to leave your child's side, don't call him clingy. Sometimes the ones the world calls monsters are the only ones watching close enough to see what's coming. Onyx didn't need training to protect his family. He just needed someone to open the door and let him stay. Was Onyx born a guardian, or did a 1-year-old girl in a pink dress make him one? Tell me in the comments. And if you've ever taken in a dog the world rejected, share their story below. Somebody scrolling tonight needs to read it.